Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie and happy belated New Year. So I know I've been gone for a while. I'm going to catch you up as to what's been going on in my life. I think the last time I uploaded a video was last year, right before the Christmas holidays. So during the Christmas holidays, my family and my husband's side of the family, we all spent the holidays in Florida in the Disney World area. Now we didn't do Disney World because we've done that several times in the past, but we did Universal Studios. And then right when we got back home from Christmas, everyone ended up catching the flu, one after the other. And so I was on the tail end of the sick wagon. So after everyone in my family got the flu, I was next. So I was kind of out of commission for a while and I couldn't do any of my let's take down the decorations for Christmas, because by the time I felt better, you know, everybody's moved on to probably spring cleaning or summer decorating and things like that. So I didn't think it would be, you know, a beneficial video to upload how I took down my Christmas decor. And also I never did a full home tour of my Christmas decor this year. And this is actually the second year in a row that we did not have a Christmas tree. Now, I would love to put a Christmas tree up every year, but my family does not want to help me drag the tree out. They said, Mom, only when we're hosting Christmas will we be doing all of this Christmas decorating, helping you get the tree upstairs and things like that. So last year we spent Christmas in Israel. This year we were in Disney, so we had no Christmas tree and I had really no decor to show you. I just showed the little pieces that I did decorate and that was pretty much it. So let's move past all the sickness and Christmas, and you're probably wondering, hey Carrie, you got a new look. Well, it's a new year, new me. So I've also been working on what I want to accomplish this year, and one of my major goals this year is to really dial in and focus in on self-care. Now I have been doing that, you know, all along, but I really wanted to address my hair. So my hair has been giving me trouble ever since I started giving birth to my kids. I used to have beautiful, you know, thick and long hair, and somehow my molecular structure changed after I had kids and I could no longer get relaxers. I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. Every time I tried something, my hair would completely fall out. So I kind of got used to relying on wigs and weaves every time my hair acted crazy, and I really didn't care to take care of my hair because I never really wore my, you know, natural hair out. So I decided this year to go ahead and take down the, my husband calls it the Wakanda bun. You know my little hairstyle? Well, I have all of the twists and things in the front and in the back. I took that down because when I was pulling up my natural hair in a ponytail in the front and in the back, that was actually causing tension and breaking off the crown of my hair and in the nape of my neck. So I went on over to the salon and got a big chop and got my natural hair silk pressed, and I am on the road to recovery. Now the issue I'm having now is trying to figure out how can I maintain my new do and exercise as well, because another big part of my journey, another big part of my ongoing health journey is exercise. And I don't want to be limited by my hair when I'm exercising. So if you look at my hair now, it's not as full as the pictures that you saw from the salon, and that's because this is the next day after I came from the salon. I wrap my hair at night and then I get up and I do my workout routine. So when I finish working out, I don't have that full, you know, lots of body volume hair because everything's kind of weighed down. So as you can see now, it's kind of just straight and blunt as opposed to just curled and stacked. And I really don't like that look. I like the full fluffy look. So I don't know what I'm going to do to maintain that, because I don't want to put heat on my hair in between my salon visits to kind of, you know, keep it looking like I came out of the salon, because I'll definitely be bald headed. So any of you natural hair sisters that get silk presses that get silk presses on their natural hair and you work out. If you can leave me any tips in the comments below, I'd greatly appreciate it, because I really do want to look like I stepped out of the salon, but also be able to work out as well. And then I also, for the first time in 6 years, tried to get color in my hair again. I, don't want to go gray, but I was going gray, and every time a stylist would add color, whether it be a rinse or semi-permanent, my hair would fall out. So when I spoke to the stylist, she told me, come in first, we're going to give you a deep hydration, we're going to give you a protein treatment, we're going to cut, all of the dead ends off, and we're not going to put any color in it on the first visit. We're going to get it, strengthened and in shape. And that's what she did. So I had a salt and pepper cut when I left, and then she told me to come back in a week, and they would, she would put a semi or demi-permanent or demi color in my hair, and that's what she did. And so far, so good. I haven't experienced any breakage, and I'm so happy that you cannot see my grays anymore. So I think this is going to be my stylist for life. So that's what's going on with my hair. And I've also been busy running my businesses. You guys know I'm a CPA, so that's taking up a lot of time during this time of year. And then also my Tomies business. And I don't know if you all are familiar. Those of you who've been here for a while know about Tomies, but Tomies is my period panty business. It's the Tomies stands for Time of the Month Panties, and I will leave the link to that website and the videos related to that if that's something you are interested in. But I have also been planning and working hard at that business as well, and I expect some great things for Tomies this year. Next, in between all this time, I have been purging. I mean, I've been getting rid of so much stuff. It is unbelievable, and I have been totally ruthless. And I started off with my closet, and I started off with my shoes. And if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen when I purged all of these shoes, and I gave some away. I donated a huge black bag full of shoes, and then I also have some shoes that I am going to be including in this year's yard sale. And also I'm going to be doing a yard sale series. Every spring we do a yard sale, and I want to take you on the journey on how to have a profitable yard sale, and it kind of starts months ahead. The biggest part is planning. And so one of the things that I do is, as I'm going through and purging things, I will decide whether or not this is something that I want to include in my yard sale, and if it is, I put it in the bin. But before I put it in the bin, I go ahead and tag it. I put the price tags on it as to how much I'm going to sell it for, so when the time comes to set up my yard sale, I don't have to worry about, tagging and pricing everything out. So that's a quick tip if you're preparing for a yard sale. And so I would encourage you now just to get you a big bin, and as you're purging and cleaning up your home between now and the springtime, just put everything in a bin and start labeling it and pricing it as you go. Also did the same thing with my purses. Now, purses are also near and dear to my heart, but I did get rid of quite a few purses. And I also noticed that you guys like purse videos. I did a purse organization video, and that one did really well. And then when I did a few walk with me through the different stores to show you how to select quality versus non-quality type purses. So now I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to walk you around vlog style around my home and kind of show you how I transitioned my home from Christmas to winter. Now, I am not the one, as soon as I take my Christmas decorations down, hop right into spring decor and pulling out all of the summer stuff. Winter has just begun. It's, still mid-January. It's just now turning mid-January. So I'm going to show you how I remove a lot of the Christmas decor, but keep that winter cozy feel in my home by just placing a few select pieces around my home that is actually from my Christmas, collection. So I'm going to grab my camera, turn it around, and let's get started. So the first thing I want to share with you are my lovely Cableknit drape overs. So my mom was able to successfully put together my Cableknit drape over. So I switched out the bottoms of my drapes to make this cozy looking Cableknit sweater vibe. And you guys know I love, love, love Cableknit sweaters. So I just added this to the bottom of the curtains. And you guys are familiar with my system where I can just Velcro on different bottoms and have a whole new look. And basically what we did was take a Cableknit throw. We needed 2 of them because we needed 1 blanket, 1 throw per set, per curtain set. And she just cut them in half and we attached them to the bottoms of the curtains. Now if you would like to do something like this, one of the things you want to be mindful of is when you cut knitted like a cable knit fabric, it will fray and come apart. So one of the things you want to do is tape off the edge first so that the cut would be clean, and then after you tape off the edge and do a clean cut, you want to wrap bias tape around it and then sew it down so that it won't unravel. And keeping in line with the coziness of the Cableknit curtains, I also added a few Cableknit pillows to the couch. And so what I ended up doing was purchasing these beautiful little covers, pillowcase covers from Amazon. And they just button here, and I can just take the pillows that I normally have on my couch and just insert them in here. And then I don't have to worry about storing them and things like that. So that one was a button up, and if you don't want to see the pillow cover or anything like that, you can just turn it upside down and you're good to go. But I like to see the buttons, and unless you're really close up on it, you won't see, the pillow inside. It's just because I'm holding the camera right above it. And then these here are also pillow covers. They zip down here, and that is just an easy way to change up the look. And then once the season is over, I can just slip those off and put my spring pillowcases on. And I just think that kind of ties in nicely with the curtains and the pillows on the couch. And then as we swing around on the coffee table, I just have my sweater mugs out. You guys mostly probably see the white ones that I have, but I also have sweater mugs in this tan color and in like a slate blue color. So I just set those out, and then I just put a little plant in the vase there, and then I just went on ahead and threw the piece of coral in the mix because when I transition into the spring and summer, I'll have that kind of beachy vibe with my decor. Then over here I have the 2 lanterns that's right next to the tray, and I wanted to add these pieces that I found from the Goodwill. This is a beautiful like seashell on a stand, and this was $3.99 from the Goodwill. I thought it would look cute inside the lantern, but it turns out that they are too tall to fit inside the lantern, so I need to come up with something else to put inside my lantern. And I'll just probably end up putting these 2 somewhere on the tray, probably where this plant, this arrangement is now, and probably just kind of stacking them on books just to kind of offset the heights. But I really like these, and again, these were $3 or $3.99. I think they were, okay, $3.99 a piece from the Goodwill. Then on my benches, as you can see, these are the benches where I store all of my flatware. Don't know if you guys saw that video, but I'll leave the link in the description box below. But I just have a pillow there, and you guys remember this from the fall, and it has the Cableknit that says home on it. And the other bench on the other side, another Cableknit sweater pillow that I had this fall. This is a long lumbar pillow, and that's the other chest that houses the rest of my flatware. Oh, and let me show you a quick little hack or tip. And I had this big beverage tub here filled with Christmas ornaments. And one way you can make things trick the eye to make things seem fuller than what they are is to fill up the space with something. In this case, I have a silver cake stand, and I actually stacked two silver cake stands on top of each other. These are the ones that I got from the Goodwill a while back. I did a video, so I stacked two of those on top of each other, so it was about this high. And so that way it takes up, fills up all that space. You don't have to worry about putting ornaments in the entire bucket, because look how big that bucket is. And then you just fill in the ornaments on the top layer, and it looks like it's a full you know, a full bucket. So I just left that there. I'm going to take that silver tray out, and I'm going to show you the same concept in action, because I did the same thing on my eating kitchen. So let's walk on over to the eating kitchen. So here is my post-holiday everyday tablescape. So there's nothing fancy about this. I know a lot of times I share with you really, you know, fancy and intricate tablescapes, but this is what it'll be set up like. But this is just what everyday use is. It's just very simple. And remember I told you about that technique? I have the, you know, my standard bowl that I keep on this table in the center as a centerpiece. And I just filled it with pine cones. And the other silver tray is right down in here. Let me see if I could zoom in. You could probably see it. And just the top layer is filled with pine cones. And to keep that wintry look, I combined some of the snow frosted pine cones with some of my regular pine cones. I just love, love, love pine cones. And the regular ones are the ones that I use in fall, and the ones dusted with snow is what I use in the winter and around Christmas time. And just mixing them together gives you that wintry look. And then at the bottom, I just kept my wreath on. I just kept my wreath. I just laid a wreath down and stuck the bowl inside. And I actually made this wreath using Dollar Tree products and some of the clearance picks that I got on sale. And those already had pine cones attached to the picks, and I just think that balances nicely. And then I have this candle here burning. I shared it in a haul. It's almost completely done, and I just loved that scent. And our place settings are very, very simple. Let's just take a quick look at the place setting. I'm just using my Dollar Tree plates with the little beading on it. Had these for several years. Now during the Christmas holidays, I had this little Christmas tree mug with the beading, and that just looked really nice. That went really well together. And so now that Christmas is over, we'll take away the Christmas tree mug and just add the mug that goes with the set. And this was also from Dollar Tree several years ago. And then I'm just setting it in this wicker slash cane charger that I picked up from a thrift store, and it's just very, very simple. So that's my winter eat-in kitchen tablescape, just everyday, you know, table. And then in the back, all I did was I took that piece there, that's usually on my front foyer, and we use that as a catch-all. We throw our keys in there and things like that, but I just moved it here for now just to switch things up. And I took a 3-tiered tray. We have some of our sweater mugs at the bottom, fruit in the middle, and we are actually going to re-up on our fruit when I do the grocery shopping this weekend. And then in the top, I just kind of complemented my centerpiece. Here, I just took some of the frosted, you know, picks and things and stuck that in the top. And this is all Christmas decor. And here's a quick tip to save on space, time, and money. When you're picking out your decor for Christmas or the holidays, try to find things that can go from season to season but still work for Christmas. For example, my sweater mugs. These are fall mugs. I can have them during the fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and after Christmas during the winter. And the same thing, and the same thing for, like, you know, the picks. I just have natural picks. You'll find this in nature, so it's not really related to Christmas. So I can just use these same frosted picks that I had during the Christmas holiday. I just don't have ornaments blended in with them. You take out the ornaments and then you have nature. This is what it's going to look like outside in the winter in certain parts of the United States. And then over here, the same thing. I just took one of the candle holders with the deer that I got from Dollar Tree, stuffed in some frosted picks, and then I just had some leftover cups from my Starbucks cocktail bar for the holidays, and I just put those in there, and we can use that to go if we have coffee or anything like that. And here is another quick tip. I keep a basket full of pine cones of various sizes. Guys, I absolutely love pine cones. And most of the pine cones in here and the ones displayed on the table, I actually picked these up from outside. I went into a neighbor's yard and asked could I collect all his pine cones, and I collect bags and bags of pine cones. Now, one of the things you want to remember when you're collecting pine cones is that, you know, bugs live inside them. This is their home. So you don't want to just bring pine cones from the outside in your home. So what I had to do was soak them, and then I just put them in the oven on 180 degrees and made sure I, you know, killed all the critters. Then you have to lay them out and let them air dry, and once they're dry, they're nice and fluffy like this, and you can use them over and over and over for years to come. So I have several boxes of just pine cones that I that I washed and dried out, and then I have some other little picks and things that I've purchased over the years on clearance. So this is my pine cone bucket, and these right here are just little tiny pine cones. I have pine cones of every size. So that's my pine cone bucket, and I'm going to stick that back up in the attic. Now in the kitchen, there's really nothing that special. So you guys know when I did my to-go breakfast station, I'll leave that link to the video. I'll leave that video link in the description box below in case you want to see it. But here is the section where you get all of your to-go cups and plates and things like that. Now what I did for Christmas, I had these 3 apothecary jars here, and I filled them with, you know, decorative ornaments, the little small like bottle brush Christmas trees, and it was Christmas decoration. After Christmas, I took everything out and I actually just filled it with cereals. And then what I did was I just took a pick and stuck that there just to kind of give you that wintry vibe. And here are all of our to-go items in our little caddy. Now moving into the dining room, cleared off everything off the table so it's just fresh and pretty, you know, neutral. There's not much there. And took a little bit of the snow, the fake Christmas snow, left the snow there because it is still winter, and a couple of picks. And then he's just my centerpiece. And then on either side I have my mercury glass vases, and you saw those vases. They were originally during the holiday season part of the decor in the living room, and so now I just have those there. So on the opposite side of my dining room where the buffet is, I just pretty much cleaned that off, and all I have are these beautiful, wonderful dishes that Melanie gave me for Christmas this year. And I just left, you know, that's my meat dome, my silver meat dome that I kind of turned upside down into a planter. Got that from a thrift store, and I just left the winter arrangement in there, the winter picks that I picked up. And I am really, really bad. I forgot to announce the giveaway winner this fall when I did the Dollar Tree entertainment basics. I was supposed to give away a $25 Dollar Tree gift certificate, and I was going to give away these fall plates. Never announced the winner, so what I'm going to do is leave a comment in the box, description box below if you would like to enter into the giveaway. I'm doing this giveaway again, and hopefully those that entered into it the first time are subscribers, so they'll be watching this video. You can enter into the giveaway again. Please go ahead and say that you would like the $25 Dollar Tree gift certificate along with the fall plates. And instead of trying to make another video to announce a winner, because it takes up so much time, and again, I might forget, what I'm going to do is just announce the winner on my community tab page on YouTube. I'll just put the winner on the community tab, and then you can respond to me. I'll put 3 winners there, and the first one to reply back will be the winner. If not, I'll just move down to the next person until I find a winner. Now we are in my foyer. So this is how I decorated the foyer for the winter. You guys know I typically have my tobacco basket there on the foyer wall, but I swapped that out for this artwork that I've had there before I found my tobacco basket. So I just switched it up a little bit. It's just kind of like a monochromatic, you know, vignette here. And in this lantern that I always keep here, I just kind of switch out what I put in there according to the season. I have some more of my frosted pine cones. These are mini pine cones. My sweater vase. So I have a cable knit sweater vase, if you can see that. Had that for several, I don't know, many years. And just stuck in some more picks. So that looks wintry. And then in order to bring some of the winter over here to this side where the lamp is, I just took a sweater mug but turned it around backwards so you wouldn't see the handle. So that will bring the cable knit sweater on over to this side. And then I just stuck in some of the floral arrangement. And so now right behind there, I have this little silver bowl. That's where we drop our keys and things when we come into the house. And finally, I'm in our gentleman's room, parlor room, game room, whatever you want to call it. And I took down all of the decor that was there for our Starbucks cocktail bar, and I just replaced it with our vintage wine opener. I don't have any wine up here yet. And then I just left one of the tiered stands. These were DIY, and I just left the drinkware on that, the deer drinkware. And then this piece in the back, I use this as a riser when I'm staging different things to make a buffet. And so that's there. And then I have a couple of more of the deer glasses, wine glasses. And I'm going to leave him up all winter season. And it doesn't look Christmassy because I don't have any ornaments or anything in it. I don't have any ornaments or anything like that in the wreath. It just looks very wintry and, you know, chill. So I'm going to add a couple of more pieces here just to kind of fill it out, but I don't want it to be too cluttered. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're all caught up as to what's been going on in my life. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys have been up to the first 17 days of the new year. I'd love to know. Also, if you're interested in re-entering into the Dollar Tree giveaway, go ahead and list that below. And then also for those of you who might have like their hair silk pressed and they work out and you can give me any tips, please leave that in the comments below. And then also finally, leave in the comments below what kind of content you would like to see on this channel for the upcoming year. My goal is to make sure that I add value-added content to my channel. I don't want it to just be full of frivolous things. I want you to walk away and feel as though you've learned something and had time well spent on my channel. And until next time, I'm going to keep calm and carry on. Bye, guys.